1800 meters all set. And away they go from the 1800 meter marker. Not a bad beginning, this one. Barbara is right there. Swift Movers at the rail in the black, and Dusky Dancer. Illuminate with the white blinkers now runs up into third place. They are followed by Lady J, Shadow Hunters on the outside of runners, and then comes Newton's Lady. Further back is Fontaine and Roy's Flute, and on the outside Such a Rush is the widest of all. There's about 8 or 9 lengths from top to tail. The favourite Illuminate now goes on to lead. Barbara second, Lady J third, Shadow Hunters in the red, and on the inside is Swift Move. They are followed by Fontaine. Roy's Flute's got about 7 lengths to make up as they move to the 1000 metre. Such a Rush is on the outside in the yellow, then Dusky Dancer, and Newton's Lady's one of the trailers. There's now about 7 lengths from top to tail. The favourite Illuminate, Lady J's racing at its girth back in second. Barbara's at the rail, and then comes Shadow Hunter. Fontaine's only 2 lengths off the lead. Then Swift Move. On the outside of that one is Roy's Flute, and then Dusky Dancer with Such a Rush and Newton's Lady. About to be homeward bound, Illuminate brings them in. The Lady J's on the outside and Shadow Hunters in the red. Barbara's going to go through down the inside, then Fontaine. Lady J's in trouble at the top of the stretch. Illuminate leads it. Fontaine down the inside, Barbara, and then comes Dusky Dancer. Illuminate's also now under big pressure. Fontaine, Dusky Dancer's running on. Illuminate, Dusky Dancer. Illuminate's finding extra. Fontaine on the outside. Illuminate finding extra though after being under pressure, but will win. Second place will go to Fontaine, Dusky Dancer, and Such a Rush. The favourite number 1 Illuminate at the 200 metre marker appeared as though it was going to be a runner-up, but then once again starts to kick on and ends up winning a good race. So 4th time at the track, and Illuminate tote favourite at R2 wins it. Rupert Plush also bred. There's the Braveton Soldier for Dennis Stryer. So number 1 the winner. Second placing is going to go to number 7 Fontaine. And then Dusky Dancer stays on for third. So second, number 7. And then number 4, Dusky Dancer. And the 4th position to Such a Rush, number 6. Further back in the field was Roy's Flute. And then came Shadow Hunter. Newton's Lady is further back in the run. And Lady J, as they turn for home, had nothing more to come. Lady J ends up one of the trailers. So Illuminate, stick in the right hand with the white blinkers now punched out. Stick comes out in the left hand. At this stage, Dusky Dancer and Fontaine towards the outside. But then it starts to find that extra, and the filly then goes on to score, and score by that length and a half or 2 lengths. That's the 5th. Until race 6, back to the studio.
Much to the delight of the favourite backers, the favourite Illuminate going off at R2 the win has come through to outstay the rest of the opposition. Well done to the Plushers and all the connections here. Looked the right type of field for her, and she's that big staying type.
Yeah, I did, Shell. I said to Shawnee, listen, don't hang around. I said, you know, she's been beating herself lately, but I think it was much too sharp for her, the previous runs. So I said to him, commit. Bounce, place her, even if she goes to the front. And I think it paid off. You know, having said that, I don't think it was a hell of a strong field. But thank God she's done what we wanted her to. And thanks to Rupert for sending it to me. And look, I think over ground, you know, you get these fillies that just stay all day. We might be able to fluke another one, hopefully.
Champenois in a good space?
Yeah, she's in a good space. I'm not as confident as I was the last time. But she'll be there or thereabouts.
Thanks for that. Sean Veal coming through on Illuminate. Now, when you jump on her, she's big.
You know she's massive. And we spoke about it, myself and the boss, and I said to him, said, placer of lead. I said, beautiful. That's what I wanted to do today. And when they gave it to me, basically, and I said, it's going to take a good one to beat her today. And when I looked at the race, there wasn't a lot of speed. And she's so big, this filly of mine. She was just rolling there. She never beat much, but she can only win. And I think there's one or two more. Well done to Mr. Rupert, and to Tracy, and to Stewie and Kerry, and to Mrs. Dreyer. Well done to the team. It's a team effort, and to all the boys. Things are starting to turn for the yard, and I'm just grateful to be a part of a team like this.
Well done.
Thank you. Just well done again to all owners for supporting my boss, and to my wife and my little boy. This one's for them.
Sean Veal bringing home the favourite, number 1, Illuminate. Just too strong for this field today.